Oh, hi there. Today is going to be another quick stream. I see a monthly Rapid Arena is happening on Shogi, and I am going to join that shortly while my family is getting ready. We're going to be going out in a little bit, so I don't have too much time, but I'm going to try to get this in. Let's change the title of the stream here. Let's see, Shogi Dad, monthly Rapid Arena. I see it's already been going on for a while, and not sure how many games I'll be able to get in, but we'll see. Let's go. First of all, let's see here. Let me make sure that the Shogi is showing. They are not showing me streaming yet. I might have to change the category. I'm gonna jump in here to my other machine, just take a look and see that that's up, and it is. And all right, let's see. I might have to change the category again. I'm gonna play that game. Drop that category, change the category to Shogi again. Done. And let's see if that helped. Hasn't helped yet. Last time I think I switched to just chatting and then went back into Shogi. And that seemed to maybe kick it in the pants. So there it is. And it's very strange how this thing works. Okay. Well, it's not showing. One more try. I'm going to change the category for a fourth time here. Okay, well, it's already there. All right, well, maybe Shogi will pick it up in a bit. Oh, and there it is. All right, well, let's get into the monthly Rapid Arena. Gonna do my best. Click here. I see Andiologist is in. He's probably leading. He is leading. And looks like I'll probably end up playing him first because he's here in this spectators list. So he's available unless he's already in a match. And he does seem to be in a match. So I'm going to sit here and wait. Hopefully we get more people. There are 19 people in this tournament. Most of them are paused. You can join a tournament and then pause. And so that way you don't get automatically matched against people and then just sort of insta-forfeit. Yeah, I guess while we're there, a couple changes I've made now since the last stream. I changed the resolution. I'm hoping to get what am I trying to say? I'm hoping to get a YouTube channel going. I've got that. I actually did get that going. And got a video there. I saw it uploaded in SD, so I'll have to. I'm experimenting with resolutions to see how it impacts what YouTube does, how it impacts how the stream looks. I'm trying to give a little more attention to how the UI is going to display here. I'm trying to get a little more exposure to Shogi. Not that they need it, but yeah, just give that rather than just the full board. Still enough of the board. Usually, I think I've played Andiologist like a bunch of times. Yeah, I'm 2-11. Almost always, I think it's the same line. So he must know this solid. He's going to come in. I'm going to make my way in as well. Let's see. I'm going to what do I usually do here? I don't want to push I'm going to have this here. So I don't want he's going to come down. I'll need something here. And once the knight is in place, then I won't be able to go back. So it's always interesting. I'm going to, for now, so if he does, I don't want to block off this square so that I can come around. I am going... I'm going to move the gold up here to defend the bishop a bit, and not that it's under any threat at the moment. Get this, have something defending this pawn in case the knight comes in. All right, so he's moving that up. Now might be the time to exchange. If I push, he takes, I take, he drops a pawn. I think we discussed this in the last stream. I take, he takes. Let's why not? Why not? Let's try to reinforce this. If it's a fail, if it's a mistake, let's try to reinforce this, because I struggle with this particular move quite often. I seem to always fear what's going to happen. Let's just push that, and then get this pawn back there. Now let's see if he pushes this. Okay, and now I'm sort of limited here in that now once he comes up, there's going to be some sort of threat on this pawn if I don't keep my rook. But I'm going to castle now. He's going to have this drop. Let's drop the rook. Okay, that's sort of as expected here. So once it's here, there's going to be a knight. There's going to be a knight protecting this. So once it promotes, I'll have to give something up here. Unless let's see, I don't yet want to give this up. If I exchange, no, I don't want to exchange, even if this looks strong. I'm thinking, if I exchange, give up the bishop, he takes, or he takes and threatens going. Not going to do that. Let's just castle. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hopefully I've had sound going. That would have been a mistake. That would have been a real bad mistake. I apologize for that if that is the case. I wasn't hearing sound. And I won't upload it, the video, or at least I'll cut it at the beginning before sending. Okay, so let's get this up here. If he's going to threaten, okay. Now. Move up. Look to make this castle get some. Okay, I'm not so worried about that. He's just blocking off. I think he's blocking off this. I don't know if I need to respond to it, so I'm going to push to at least defend here, and then move my gold. And Andiologist is very solid, at least in my recent memory. I think, since the last time we played, I think I have gotten a little better, but he pretty much always outclassed me when we played. Let's see now. This is where it gets a little vague for me. Let's see again. 1, 2, take. That can't be right. So take. take. Then I take. He takes. And then I take. And then, okay, so yeah. So he's got more defenders than I have attackers. And he has that threat coming in. Once the pawn is gone to drop it. Well, he doesn't have a pawn. Still don't like it. I'm going to push this back so that I can move my knight up here, defend against the knight coming in, also maintain this defend. Well, actually, I don't want to do that because then I block off this. But maybe that's all right. Okay, so that seems to me to be a waiting move. I don't think he's going to swing over, as I've seen some people do. Let's push here. I don't know if I want to bring the knight up. Feels like this castle is already sort of lightweight as it is. So I don't want to give away too much defense. But if he starts, yeah, uncertain. This is a great position for me because I get to sort of analyze it later. He's making waiting moves. Feels very much like sort of a chess move. And I think just waiting for me to make a blunder is really my sense of it. I'll push this pawn. So now I think I have a threat of pawn, pawn, or pawn. If he takes, I take. Then we get the take with the, oh, I don't have my bishop anymore in line. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so if my bishop was here, then I'd maintain that. That's interesting. Okay, so he's not going to go for the attack on down the eighth file, but what can I do here? So what can I do if I move and he brings in the knight and I sacrifice my silver? What can I do? I can push. Boy, that's tricky. That is tricky. Let's move. Let's try to induce the knight move, and then I'm going to bring it back. I don't think he'll make. I don't know what he's really going for. I mean, there's obviously this. Okay, so now he's. So I push. He takes. He has to take. I don't have a pawn to drop. And he has a pawn to drop. Then I can take. Yeah. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Okay, so that's. I think that's a benefit for me. I don't. So if I take, then he takes. He's got a silver. I don't see a great spot for him to drop it. Let's just no, yeah, I don't see a great spot to drop it unless I'm missing something. And then I get the silver. Let's take it. And then I can, once I get the silver, then I've got this going. Okay. What's he going to do? Okay, so is there anything better I can do right now? So if I drop my knight, no. Let's take. He pushes, then I've got this. Yeah, getting complex, but I think it's looking all right. I think it's looking all right. I think. Now, if I can do something about this pawn here, I might be in business. Do I have any? So I could drop my gold and take and win a lance, but I don't think that's. If I drop the gold, the rook is gonna have to move. Then I take the lance, but then I've got a gold stuck over here. I've basically given up my gold for a lance, and I don't see anything right now that would make that so useful. My time is running low. Oh, brother. But if I get that lance, then I can take this. Oh, boy. Or if I drop this, he comes here. I take, no. Okay. Well, I'm so short on time. Let's just do it. Yeah, he's got such a time advantage, and my time management is so poor. Let's do this, and then so I've got that. I can maybe threaten here. Where can I drop this lance to give some pressure? God, I'd love to get rid of this pawn. Okay, so I'm going to push this pawn. If I push this pawn, if he takes, then I've got a lance drop, which is going to force a fork. Okay, let's. I should have thought a little more because it's 15 seconds. It's 15 seconds, but it is Byoyomi, so I'd always have that time. That's interesting. So he's going to he's going to open that angle. Let's shoot. I think I've got to take it. I'm going to push here. I'm just gonna. I'm not worried about this. I do have the. Yeah. Now let's see. Maybe I go here. I'm not sure how he's going to defend against this. He might not at all. I've got so much open space here. He doesn't have a knight yet. Let's see, what can I do over here as well? I've got a lot of pieces. Okay, yeah, that's good. But I do have I really don't know I'm sort of blanking there. So I've got this. I could always. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think that was right. I don't think that was right. Let's. No. I'm not using my full 15 seconds. I'm so afraid of timing out that I'm not. Okay, so I've got this threat. He takes, and I come up, and then I'll potentially get 2 silvers. I think, yeah. So if he takes, let's, okay, let's do that. Yeah. I saw that a little too late here. Do this. So where's he going to move? Here? Yeah, yeah. I'm going to threaten mate. There we go. Wow. That's unexpected. Let's go back to the tournament. I'd like to get in. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, that was surprising. That makes my whole tournament. And let's see if I get any. There are a bunch of people playing. So maybe we can get some more matches. Does it say I'm even streaming in here? Does it? I'm not sure if it does. I thought in tournaments, at least on Lichess, it'd say like, oh, Jofa Beats is streaming here. But yeah, so it still shows me. Still shows me streaming. And on Lichess, it's a nice feature. Not so nice if it's unexpected, but nice feature that you can leave the page and your matchmaking continues. And you can obviously pause. You can resume. Resume, I think, will take me back into it, but it is still matchmaking regardless. Yeah, so we have that. 49 minutes left in the tournament. I think that's time. That's probably time for maybe 2 games. The matchmaking, if I recall, takes sort of goes offline when there's not enough time to finish like an average length game of the time control, I think. But I could be wrong there. I could definitely be wrong. I haven't played enough of these. I really like them. It's I think the main thing has just been time for me. A lot of these where then people are playing are during the day when I'm working or just have very few people. But these monthly arenas usually get a bunch. There's monthly, yearly. weeklies get a bit, it seems like, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the dailies. The dailies usually will have the same sort of people, and that's not a problem. But like if you just come in, get beat up, and then leave, it's sort of a little. It loses its flavor when you're getting beaten by the same person over and over in the same tournament. But learning experience. We'll see here now. What do we have? Still nothing. And there's yeah, my family's starting to wake up, and I hear a scoff in the background from my son, laughing at the fact that I'm streaming, and yeah. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, 47 minutes. I don't want to take too much time here. Like I said, this is going to be a quick stream. Going to be going to be out later. Hit up a coffee shop, and then maybe a bookstore after a quick stream, and then I'll once this is done, I'll get the YouTube video uploading and hopefully processing, and then see how that goes. Because, like I said, one of the things I'm doing is changing the resolution, see how that works, changing the amount of the view that's displayed here on Shogi, just to show that it is in fact Shogi, and maybe get a little bit more text on the screen if possible. That's really the big change. Also, like, bump the resolution on the camera a bit. See how that helps. Bumped the bit rate on the stream itself. We'll see if that helps or hurts. And all right, we've got a match here. This will probably be the last match of the stream. This will probably be the last match of the tournament. But unless I just get crushed early. I haven't played this person, I don't believe. No, I have not. So what is this? Let's yeah. That early I made the early pawn push, and I don't usually do that. But yeah, I'll stick to my usual. I think in this case, open that up. If he wants to take it, he can take it. I'll go there. Now I can move my silver up, and move my silver up. Make a castle. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good. Well, he takes. I take. Take. That's interesting. Yeah. That's a fail on my part. Should know it better. Boy, I guess at this point I just accept it, because if I take, well, he wins the bishop. If next move he takes, I take. He takes, I take. Then he's got the bishop drop, which will skewer pin my lance, and so I'm going to proceed. Just see if I can come up here. He'll take it. Come up here. He's got his. I don't know if that's the way to handle it, or just to deal with what seems to have been an oversight on my part early on. That's one of those patterns I need to just sort of ingrain in my mind, despite the fact that I've played hundreds of games against static rook. Those little things sometimes I either just forget about, or I don't see them developing as they happen, and then once they happen, it's a little too late. It's the same sort of thing that happened when beginning shogi, where there'd be the pawn push for the static rook, and I'd always be like one move too late to defend it, and where I thought, oh, I could just always defend, but no, these attacks come quickly. Pieces move slowly, but it feels like the attacks come quickly. And so maybe it's a bit of pattern recognition that I lack or that I need to improve on. Okay, so he takes that. What's the plan? I don't think, is he going to push after I take? Let's see, or is he just going to drop the pawn here? No, that wouldn't be. Let's see. And then I'll maybe just go back because I don't want to leave that. I don't want to leave that hanging, I think, too long. Come up here. But now, since he did that, is there value in dropping the pawn here? Is there value in dropping that? Because now, I'd love to get him to somehow. I'd love to exchange here. So because there's the open diagonal. So if I can somehow, if he comes up here, well, let's do it. Let's just do it. So we also get pressure, potential pressure when there's a trade. There is this threat to promote while my rook is still here. Just for lack of having too much calculation ability, I'm going to make threats that, at least in my mind, I'd be scared to defend against, and possibly leave myself open to some attacks on our own, and that would certainly be my MO here. A match where I'm not way down on my time. Okay, so that's looking interesting. That early push. How do I want to deal with this? I want to maintain this ability to have my bishop coming into the center. This is not yet a threat because the knight obviously guards the silver obviously guards the knight. So this is nothing yet. I think it could become something. If I push, what am I threatening? If I push and he takes and I push again, I push, take, and then he okay, so he takes the silver. Then I have this mini threat. No, and then he can just go back. Yeah, I think the silver, if I push, he takes with silver. If I try to threaten here, he takes. I take. Then I redrop. That's a little too much. That's a little too much for me right now. But I do need to let's get that over here. Although now I've set myself up for when the eventual silver trade happens, I get this fork. I mean, I'm not going to be leaving my king here. But yeah, let's see. Seems sharp here, if only because my reading ability isn't that strong. Okay. Now he's got the so he's got the pawn drop coming. The pawn drop is incoming. I can if I yeah, yeah, that's something I didn't do a good job of looking out for. Um, but I do have this protection. Let's keep this, and then when the pawn drop happens, I'll have to move over. Um, so is he going to? Is he going to take this? I don't think so. I don't. In most, when I look at these types of positions in the engine, it usually seems like you don't want to do that. Although, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I think, yeah. So what I might do here, what is a threat? There's no pawn drop threat here. There is the pawn drop threat here. If I push, pawn, and then I get this. No, no, because then that hangs. Can I threaten here? No, I cannot threaten with this. Um, yeah, I've got to. I think I've got to get this silver back. I think. So now I do have some. I do have some potential here because there's always this. Opening this always discovers this attack that does bring a check. Um, is there any value in getting a fork here with the if I exchange with the knight? So if I do this and he takes, then I take. I get a knight in hand. This pawn's in the way. This doesn't do anything. So I don't think I want to do that yet. He doesn't have. Yeah, so if I move over here, he can sack. And I take. And then he gets a silver, which I can take. And then I think the threat's over. Let's do that. Yeah, it's feeling kind of scary, but it's not something that at least I can't read it through, so it might be fine. It's a little cold here. All right, so what are the moves he's looking at? He's got to be considering. He's got to be considering this, I think. I don't see. He doesn't really have a way, other than bringing his pawn up to protect this, which, even if I take, he takes, and then he gets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, let's do it. Now, do I take here with the king, or do I take with, because he's going to drop that silver here. Well, king would be bad. Maybe they're both bad. Maybe they're both. not ideal. So which way do I want to go? So king takes, gold drop. And then I'd have to, okay, so that'd be bad. So let's clear that. Rook, gold, rook, this. Yeah, it's rough. Let's see. Can I? Well, I've got to do so. I think it has to be the king or the rook here. Is there any threat? Any way to get to lure the king over here? Okay, yeah, that was in my mind as I was saying the gold drop. That does seem rough. I don't think. Let's take this. I'm just going to. And then he's got, yeah, this is very rough. This is extremely rough. I mean, it's basically resign, but yeah, I didn't make the one extra read for that. But well, let's play it out. Let's play it out. He's got gold. Gold. If he drops the gold, I guess I'll resign. But I'll make him. I'll make him do it at least. I'm sure there are other ways to. I mean, I'm sure there are other ways to win here. But if he does take, then maybe I've got, some crazy weird chance. If he, yeah, okay, there it is. And let's go back to the tournament. Nice attack. All right, and it's 9:30. There's 30 minutes to go, and I think my family is mostly getting ready. I hear some showers, maybe in the background, and so I do have some time. I think just to finish this off. Maybe we can get another match. And there's that indication. Oh, hey, they're streaming. And Andiologist again. It's his chance here. It's chance here for revenge. Always wonder how it decides to rematch someone in the same tournament. I suppose you have to play a match in between. Not sure. Just not sure. Feels a little I'm not a huge fan, I guess, in a 20-person tournament of playing the same person twice. But when you have limited players and most of them are paused, I understand that it could happen. But it's always a bit strange to see like you sometimes see a setup where I need to think here. I don't love this. This is immediately scary here. Push. I can't take. I just don't know what to do here. I mean, I'm tempted to swing the rook over immediately, but I'm going to get my king out of dodge. But yeah, you see some tournaments where like there's a block of the winner having played the same person, maybe 3 or 4 times, and it seems a little sketchy, but it's understandable. Hopefully we get to the point where we have enough players that those types of things don't have to happen, or you can just like some of those Lee Shogi or Lee chess tournaments. Man, they're very active. Let's get this. Now, when is he going to push this? Okay, so I'm going to have a chance now to at least back up. Okay, let's castle as well. So he's eyeing this. Now, what's a threat here? I don't know if there's value in pushing, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway because I don't like the looks. I don't like the looks of leaving this open. I want to maintain. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, might see me shivering. It's always cold in my house in California in the winter, regardless of the heat, regardless of how much the heating bill is. Okay. Now I'm again same as I think I've been in in a lot of these games. Thinking about this, worried about the pawn drop on top or on the bottom. Before he gets a chance to double defend it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's fine. And then I get a chance to come back. I'd like to get out of that immediate pressure of so I get out of that immediate pressure of the pawn drop. I'm also, one thing I don't often do, but I'm always tempted to do, is to drop a pawn again, just to kind of head that off. But instead, what can I do? I kind of want to get this out here, but he can just come up and take it. I don't have anything really defended unless I bring this up, and he can do a pawn drop. Yeah, and then he can do a pawn drop. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make this kind of castle. Let's move the king over and get this up, and then if he doesn't push, I'm going to. Okay. So the next one is the maybe the knight coming in. Then he might try to do an exchange. I'm going to. I don't want to get caught off guard here. Yeah. And then I do have a chance to. To push this. Yeah. Okay. One, and then what does he have? So what's the threat? So if I come up, he takes. I take. Or If I take, he takes. I've got this spot then. But there's going to be an open line, and there's this threat coming. Boy. So what is he going to take with, I guess is the question. So if I take, let's clear this. If I take, he takes. Boy, it's so difficult. I kind of want to take this. Or do I drop a pawn, force the trade? He takes, bishop takes, and then bishop has this, is eyeing this, and I don't really have a defense for that, because this knight is in the is there. So if I move up, he takes, or he push. But I've got that. I'm not thinking through. I don't want to take too much time, but let's do that. Yeah, I definitely see some attack mobilizing here, which feels very dangerous. But yeah, as I've said before, I've looked at these kind of positions as well, and they get scary. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't want to make a complete fool of myself, but I think these sorts of positions I've seen Satome get in a few times, and it might be slightly disadvantageous here for the central rook player, but I think the engine usually thinks it's kind of fine, and she turns out fine. I think the trade. I think I take the knight, or does that immediately give up a fork somewhere? So I take, and then what does he have? He has the drop. Yeah, let's do this. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up the this promotion. Although now he can't. I should have thought about that. So where's he going to go? If he comes up here, then I have what? Then I have what? I mean, I there's always this threat coming in, especially with the knight here. So if he takes the knight, then I take this, and then maybe even a pawn drop, because the bishop cannot promote. Yeah, complex. It's complicated here. Yeah, I think famous last words. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Hope I'm fine. But I don't know. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And now he's got there. Okay, that's sort of what I was a little afraid of. But I do now have this drop. What is the value of this drop? What is the value? He comes here. There's got to be something. There's got to be something. if I do this, it comes up, which doesn't really get me anything, but I do get a night drop. I'm getting low on time. Let's go for that. Let's see what I could possibly do. I have enough time to think through it, so maybe I should solidify here. So if he moves here, then I. So now a pawn drop would kind of be nasty. Oh, that's interesting. One, two, three. Huh. I think I want that. So if I take, he takes, I take, he takes. Oof, boy. This is complicated. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do that. Let's oh, that's nasty. Yeah, that's what I didn't see. Okay, so take, get this. That's a lot of pieces. He gets this. I don't love this. I do like that. 1 second. So 1. Okay, I'll take that. I've got a rook. I've got, let's, oh, I've got 4 seconds. Oh, okay, that's before the Byoyomi. Okay, so let's, should I solidify this? Do I want to? No, let's just attack because I'm a, oh, it's over. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think, okay, that's good. Let's see. I think he's got it here, but it's going to be interesting. Yeah. Gold, silver, yeah. Back to the turn. Let's. Nice attack. I'm not gonna say the same thing. 12 minutes. I think. Okay, so it says it could still match. Oh, that gave him the lead in the tournament. Wow, wow, it could have been a spoiler. Who's still in? Is it going to try to pair me with Caven? No, it isn't. Who's still in? We've got matches running. No matches. Well, if it drops down to 10 minutes, I think I'm going to close it up. But if we get a game, okay. I'm not familiar with this player. Well, I'm not going to play that game. I will give him a chance to risk his 5-minute blitz here. All right. No, I made that mistake last time here. I'm going to move my king. Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's. I don't usually like this approach. So if he's going to make this attack, I'm going to make Peerless Golds. I should have probably pushed up here. Start pushing. Start pushing, try to get rook and then up. Okay, let's. Okay. Get my pieces up there. Okay. Now I've got time. If I push. Yeah, let's get this up, and then at least I have the option to move over. This is definitely an interesting attack. Feels more like it is a blitz attack that he's going for, but I'm not so worried about it. Push. He's got his like that. I've still got. Let's move over here. He's gonna just start throwing his pieces, I suppose. Just like flinging the pieces over across the board. I wonder if I should have tried to open this up first. No, because the rook is here. The rook is sort of safely defending this stuff. And he did make that. I'm going to, at the risk of getting myself trapped here, I'm going to, yeah, that doesn't look right. That does not look right. Is he gonna, no, he's not. Okay. with this. Give myself an area to bring. Oh, yeah, that's a mistake by me. Okay. That was stupid. Okay. What can I do here to protect this? Okay, so I don't want to give up. So I definitely don't want to give him a gold or something like that. Give him a bishop. What do I have? I've got a pawn drop. So what is he threatening? He is threatening to he's threatening to promote his bishop. He's threatening to, if I get an exchange, to make a drop here. So I don't want to give that. If I take the rook here, and I've got this attack brewing, let's do that. So now if he pushes, he can get his there, I think, but maybe not, because I think I've got some discovered attacks there. Boy, this is tough. This is tough. He's getting low on time. I don't know. Like, I'm not familiar with this player, but so what is the threat here? He pushes. I take. He comes in, and he's going to try to sacrifice. Boy. I don't hate the idea of taking with the pawn, and then let's see, what do I have? What I've got a pawn drop here. If he takes, so pawn here. So if I bring my bishop back, he takes. I take. The pawn is the yeah. Well, let's do it. Let's do it and clear out. Give some visibility to my rook. Now the question is which to take with. This, then I lose the control of this square. This, I think is oh, but then I can't back up. Well, no, I still can. So yeah, let's do this. Now, which one? Which one? Or do I want to do something else? So what is the threat here? He's going to promote. Here. Okay. Readjusting. Don't know. Been sitting for a while. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting move. Let's. How can I? Wow, that's yeah. So now we're getting interesting. Comes here. The pawn takes. I think I've still got plenty of defense over here. Plenty of defense. And then once I start getting, I've got got a bishop. So now which one? Which do I take with? I like the silver because it can come back and move up, but I also like the gold a bit. So what is, okay, so his threat is going to be what? Oops. Let's take with the silver. I need to drop. He's going to lose it. Oh yeah, that's smart. Okay, so let's see. And then a pawn drop. A pawn drop, then I just take. Let's see. So I feel like I've got something here. So pawn, take. So I don't want to really give him a piece. No, I don't want that. That's giving that up. No, it isn't. If I drop the pawn, he can't take because I take. The rook. So that's why if I drop the knight, what is he going to do? And then I drop a pawn. Why not? Let's. So let's see. Okay. so... Oh, that was dumb. Okay, so here we go. So now he's got some attack going. What is this? What is this going against? Hmm. That's interesting. Okay, so let's see. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted. All right. Well, that was a successful tournament. Boy, I apologize for not speaking so much there at the end. Definitely got into that, trying to take the win. Oh, it didn't count in the tournament, unfortunately. But in the end, it did. I suppose get rated. Yeah. Congratulations to Andiologist. Played a great game in that second game. Cabin Cabin played a really nice game as well. And yeah, glad I was able to do this. And this, like I said, this is just going to be a relatively short stream, so that's going to do it. I will get this uploading to YouTube. See if that if that generates any sort of commentary or discussion. Probably not, but yeah, good to see everyone. Bye.